Welcome back, everyone. J Bone here for Smash This Podcast. I literally almost forgot to put us on the screen. Wow, what happens when you miss a day? Gee, I completely lost my freaking mind. To my left, you're right, Mr. Basil.
What up, everybody? What's up, J Bone? How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I just want to take a second to thank everybody. The amount of love that was outpoured to me and my family, because I usually do this yesterday. Well, Pops had a procedure done. All came out just fine, so no issues. And just thank you, everyone who reached out. Offered up some prayers for the family. Just sent some goodwill. Some thoughts, some vibes, whatever you did. Thank you, most appreciated. Pops is all good. I just wanted to take a moment in the start of this to thank everyone. It never goes unnoticed. Legit, never goes unnoticed. So, Basil, what is up with you, man?
Shit, dude, just working a lot, man. I've had a crazy few weeks. I've had a crazy couple weeks. It's I know I missed last Saturday. A couple weeks ago, I was in Nashville doing the Impact set of tapings, yes. And then went to LA and Mexico, went to Tessa and Daga's wedding, flew into LA, hung out with some friends, drove down to Tijuana, about 2.5 hour drive, two and a half hour drive, nothing crazy. And then Saturday night, dude, Saturday was insane. I was texting you, and
that was when you were coming back, right?
Yeah, dude, I was stuck at this border for 4.5 hours.
Dude, that's kind of scary because you told me what was going on around you.
Dude, people were selling stuff immediately as you pulled up. People are knocking. They're like, boop, 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 boop. They're knocking. They're trying to get whatever. They're trying to sell you whatever. And it was wild, dude. 100% wild. And then I've seen some stuff. Not going to talk about it on here because I don't want to die.
Yeah, it's all good.
Blink if you're scared. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm at the Mexico border, so you can guess. But yeah, it just took so long because when you drive into Mexico, they're just scan your car, boop, you go right in. They don't check who you are. They're just come into our country. You go back into the USA, and it is such a long process.
It's different because they don't want anything smuggled back into the country. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so Jordan Grace is texting me at 1:30 in the morning because she finally she's like, it took her about an hour and a half. And this was at 1 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
And
she was at the wedding too?
Yeah, she was at the wedding as well. And when she texted me, she's like, bro, this shit's scary. They got attacked. They got drug dogs. Because I'm sure at night, that's when people are thinking they're trying to be smart to upload or to
smuggle to get across. Yeah,
exactly. And it wild, bro. Fucking wild.
Jeez. So, okay. So besides that, how was the wedding? How was Tessa's wedding? That was
fantastic.
Good?
So the ceremony happened in a room right next to the reception. The reception was technically outside. It was in an enclosed area. It was a really nice place that we were at. Felt completely safe the entire time. You had to get your feet sanitized. You had to sanitize your shoes every time you walked in.
Spray or something?
Yeah. No, it's you step on this sensitive this, I don't know, sanitizer pad or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And then you had to get your hands sanitized. You have to get your temperature checked every time. I felt very safe there.
Good.
It it was a nice, small, intimate wedding. Felt very blessed to be there. It was, I mean, how many times can you say that you've gone to Mexico for two luchadors' weddings?
That's really something. That's really something.
Like, you really can't say that often. So,
yeah, no kidding. I mean, I've been to Mexico before, but it was back when I was like a sophomore in between a freshman and sophomore year in high school. So, I went down knowing nothing and came back just like, wow. Just like I saw so much in a matter of 2 weeks down there with my class because it was like an immersion thing,
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you got that experience and that everything went pretty smooth, besides, the trip back across the border, but everyone was safe. And how was it? We'll get to the review in a minute. I'm just catching up with Basil.
We haven't talked in 2 weeks, guys.
yeah.
And so, then, go.
How is like COVID's everywhere. That's completely unavoidable. But how was the feeling down there? Is like, were numbers like bad around where you were, or how,
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't know what the numbers were. I wasn't like, I was being safe the entire time, but I wasn't trying to engulf myself in pretty much worrying about COVID. I'm like, I got to be safe. I was always wearing a mask. LA, you had to wear a mask everywhere. I felt safe everywhere I was going. I took multiple showers all the time just to keep myself clean. I washed my clothes twice during the 4 days just because I didn't want to cross contaminate clothing and stuff like that. Had bags. So it was good. It was good. I was safe. Everything was fun. Loved it. But yeah, dude, that's pretty much about it. I mean, when you started the podcast, I was probably in LA for about 3 hours. I had not watched the show. I caught the tail end of Brody winning the title. And that was about it.
Yeah,
and
that was brutal.
Yeah, and I just rewatched the show the next day. I watched it when I got home that Sunday after, but yeah, I was kind of enjoying myself that night. So a little bit different when I'm in Nashville because I'm not like I'm working in Nashville. I'm not in vacation mode.
Right.
So I didn't really watch too much wrestling when I was in LA and Mexico. Wasn't really stressed about it. I did watch TakeOver because I was stuck in a car.
The TakeOver was really good.
TakeOver was great. I had time. I pretty much was able to watch almost all of TakeOver while I was in Mexico because I couldn't access TNT or my DVR while I was in Mexico. But you're able to access the WWE network while you're in Mexico. So that was good to know.
Nice. All right. Let's say hello to a few people and address just a couple of things here. Hakeem is here. What is up, HD? What up,
everybody?
We got Zach, Mr. Impact Wrestling. That's Mr. Bill. What is up, dude? TMS is in the house.
Mr. Impact Wrestling. I'll never stop popping over that picture. Melissa just getting smashed.
Oh, it's hilarious. I love it. Yeah.
Like I was so happy. I'm so proud of that photo.
Right. No, that's your photo.
Yeah,
okay,
that's why. That was mine from Vegas. Yeah. That was September last year, I believe.
See, you can be proud of that one. And every time I put up something of Zach's, I look at my head on Conan's body, which is Conan. Just
okay. I figured that was Conan, but I mean, your head. I thought it was just you on the gas.
Well, maybe 20, 30 years ago, yeah, that's me. I'm still just as hairy. It's ridiculous. If I took off my shirt, it'd be like, "Welcome to the jungle." But I'm not going. I will spare everyone my glorious, salt and pepper chest. Elijah got a good question for AEW. Very interesting. Well, why don't you quick shoot it on up here as we're just getting in here. Want to say,
what is it? What is it? Tell me.
Want to say, what did I see up here? Yes, Hakeem. Rest in peace, Bullet Bob Armstrong. That is very sad news that came.
Dude, this week it's just hitting with it.
Yeah. It was earlier. It was, and I still haven't done the tribute yet, and I feel bad about that. I've just been so freaking busy. Quiet Riots. Oh, damn it. The drummer.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. And then also
Frankie Benali.
Yeah, and then away. Chadwick Boseman died. The Black Panther.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere in here. Oh, okay. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Of MC. Oh.
Yeah, dude. Pretty fucking wild.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Wait, that's the guy that plays the Black Panther in the movies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, dude. He passed away maybe, I think, a couple hours ago or something like that.
Dude, he was young.
I know, dude. So.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Here, I'm thinking it was like...
He's 43. He had colon cancer for the last 4 years. And that's just so proof that money can't solve everything.
Jeez, man. Yeah, man. Cancer's just wiping them out lately. What a shame. My goodness. Well, that really shakes up that whole movie series then. My goodness. Did they already shoot? I know we're all over the place now, but did they already shoot the second Black Panther movie, or was that just on the list of to-do things?
I believe Black Panther 2 was in the middle of getting shot. I don't know, but with COVID, who the fuck knows anymore?
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know. COVID has just destroyed just so much.
It really has. I mean, it's affected so much, businesses and just, oh my God. Stage 4 colon cancer. My God. And I'm getting to that age. I mean, I'm a little older than that, honestly. And I'm getting to that age where I'm like, all right, doctor, okay, I've heard some doctors say 40, some doctors say 50. I'm getting to the age now where I'm like, okay, I need to start thinking about this. It's just, as you get older, you just got to be smart about it. And I guess, yeah, I guess it's time, right?
Yeah, man.
Frankie Benali was stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. So here's this question, I think. J-Bone, when Buck slammed the door and the glass is broken of Hangman Page, is building a character something like an evil, broken Hangman. Well, he's turning into a heel. He's getting darker. I mean, he legit looked like Nicolas Cage when he was in that. I can't think of the movies where the one where he's an alcoholic and then he dies at the end of the movie and he gets just downhill really bad. Leaving Las Vegas?
I think so.
Yeah. He basically looks like that, and that's what's sad is the color of his skin on his face is what it looks like when you see alcoholics that are starting to actually lose their kidney function and they start turning yellow. That's what Paige looked like in this episode, and it's actually really creepy. It's legit real life creepy. Fuck, is he drinking that much that he's turning yellow? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, it's storyline, but it's
it just, I don't know, man. I feel like it was long overdue for this to happen, but it just sucks the way it did.
Yeah, it's really it's getting crazy. I've been just to apologize ahead of time. I've been dealing with some issues with StreamYard and stuff, and I'm going to be talking to them. If there's any issues with audio or video throughout this, I just want to apologize because I'm trying to like keep stuff on the road here, and I hope to God they don't, because I know I completely lost everything the other night when I was live with the guys. So,
oh no,
so
that's not good.
Yep. So, what was I going to say? Oh, as far as the broken mirror thing, yeah, he's not going to copy Matt Hardy's character. The broken mirre is a metaphor.
No, yeah.
The broken mirror is Ollie Davis of what the hell is that? Talk wrestling. What the hell is that? The guys over there, Wrestle Talk.
But what I think,
it's a metaphor.
Well, this is how I think the broken mirror came about. So, they shut the door, but nobody got physical,
right?
In this, so Paige either before the interference, he must have punched the mirror, or he punched the mirror afterwards when he got back. But he punched the mirror.
Yeah. I don't think it broke upon.
No. I think
that's
because the way because that was like there was like a point of like you can see like the smashing spot. It wasn't like a random crack. Like right. You can see it like the point where he broke it.
There's an impact. Yeah.
Exactly.
Pardon the pun.
We're stupid. No, I'm joking.
Don't pull a hangman, man.
Don't pull a hangman, man.
Because he was so stupid in his episode. So yeah, all right. Let's dive into this. This is AEW Dynamite Season 2, Episode 35 for the 27th of August. Thursday Night Dynamite. We had Saturday Night Dynamite. Now we had Thursday Night Dynamite. I like Thursday that they're just like whatever day it randomly lands on because of all the NBA stuff. I'm just like they're like it's Thursday night, like it just always was Thursday.
And I like how they made the graphics for it too.
What's that?
They had the graphics up on the screen.
Yeah. That
said Thursday Night Dynamite.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was like, man, they had the graphic and everything ready. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. So we start out here. Number one, how awesome was it, this first segment where Jericho came out on commentary and the fans were singing his theme song.
That was the best.
How awesome was that? I mean, I replayed that. Like I watched part of it yesterday, but then I fell asleep during it as I was watching it. So I rewatched it tonight right before we went live.
Yeah.
And I rewatched that segment 3 times. No lie. Not exaggerating. I literally rewound it just so I could hear the crowd sing it. And I had goosebumps. All head to toe, goosebumps everywhere, every time.
It was just nice to it was just simply nice to see fans enjoying themselves. And then really quick, I want to talk about Tony's pregame speech.
Oh, I heard he came out and addressed the crowd.
I saw the video.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know there was a video. I didn't hear anything.
It wasn't even bad. He literally was like, "Hey guys, can you keep your masks on? Otherwise, we can't show you on TV. Just keep your mask on. And then if you guys can just ease up on the profanity, don't say holy shit. Don't say anything political or racist." And everybody was like, Tony's trying to control the crowd, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, he literally just said, please don't say holy shit so we don't get fined because they're live. Like, they're like, hey, we're trying to get crowds back. We're just trying to enjoy this. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal.
He's politely asking fans to not do what fans are doing in Thunderdome.
Exactly. Like, Thunderdome fans are freaking wild right now. Like,
they're throwing the KKK on the screen. Kenny Omega showed up for SmackDown tonight. Yeah, Benoit was in the audience. I mean, what the? Unbelievable!
It's just too much, man. Like, why do people have to try to take things away from fans? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Just like, if we have this opportunity and it's in its limited capacity, what makes you think doing something bad is going to do any good?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm talking about WWE, AEW. If Impact gets fans back anytime soon, I don't know. It won't be for a while. I know for a few months at least still, but like,
yeah,
just do better.
Yeah,
just do better.
Like we don't have much right now as it is. We're very lucky to have what we have. The fact that these companies are going out of their way to try to keep a product on television. Everyone's doing something different. AEW's locked down at Daly's place. Impact does a ridiculous amount of weeks at a time of tapings down in Nashville, and WWE's now got Thunderdome in the Amway Center down in Florida.
I love the idea of Thunderdome. Really quick,
dude, it looks insane. Like, great
presentation's fantastic.
Yes,
the static, constant crowd noise of the same reaction is the only thing that throws me off.
Yeah, the constant.
Yeah. Like that.
Because that reminds me of like the input stuff that TNA did over the years. And it's like, I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Like it's even showing up on the early tapings now that I'm watching, that I'm reviewing with Trent and Bill for the NWA TNA stuff. And I'm like, why did they put that in there? These crowds are nuts. It's crazy.
It makes no sense. Everybody can tell by fake crowd noise. AEW, I think, tried to do it a few weeks ago, and everyone's like, "Nah, fam, don't do this."
Yeah, we talked about that. I'm like, shit, was that like we knew that they were letting a few people in, like way in the back, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, that was crazy.
It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
So
before we continue, like, okay, so the crowds were there, they were making noise. What are your thoughts, good or bad? Doesn't matter. What, like, are you cool with like 10% being there or whatever they had there? I know it was like a small percent.
I'm fine with 10%. Like, I like it. I think it's you need to start somewhere.
Right.
It just sucks that it's in Florida that we have to start with this.
Right. It's like the apocalypse down there. It's like the worst numbers around the entire world are in Florida practically or something, right?
But I've seen photos from the Daly's place and how everybody what they did like touchless concessions, like urinals, like every other urinal was cut off.
Yeah.
It's little things. Like I said, it's little things to ease us back into normal life. I like the 10 to 15%. I like that there's actually going to be a crowd at All Out. Like, I'm very happy that there's going to be a crowd at All Out.
That's wild.
So
it was what's interesting is I don't look at it as a competition, like who could get fans back first. I don't look at it like that. I'm surprised. Well, I shouldn't say, actually, I'm not surprised, but because Daly's place is open. It's all open. And I heard Tony actually installed more fans or something. Mm-hmm. Like ceiling fans or something. I don't know.
Probably to help with the circulation and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's just not so static.
Right. So yeah, because I mean it's humid down there just to help with the airflow and the heat and everything, which is good.
Yeah.
What's interesting is how long is Thunderdome going to be around, and how long is it going to take for Vince to put people in that building?
I believe Thunderdome had a 90-day contract, like to start off with.
Yeah.
Because it's not like the Magic is using up. I mean, they're not using up that place.
Yeah.
They all everybody has their own thing that's going on right now.
NBA's under a little bubble right now.
Yeah. So,
okay.
I mean, it's good. I feel better for the crew that they don't have to set up and take down a stage every 5 minutes now, like
it's just there. I'm sure they got to adjust stuff here and there.
Yeah, but overall, I'm sure it's nice not to have to tear up everything and tear it back down. Besides, probably like readjusting the ring and stuff like that, but nothing crazy.
That's good. Yeah, that's got to be a relief. I can't even imagine what it was like to set up that Thunderdome, though. That's just
that looked massive. Dude, that was like WrestleMania stuff.
Yeah, that was like Mania size, like pyro and lights and lasers. Yeah. They even have like pyro in like around the seating, like between the screens coming off.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's crazy. All right. So
on to the show.
Yes. Fans are back. Yeah, don't mind us. We're just catching up and just talking about different topics. And then now Williams on YouTube. That's all right. You can be wherever you want. So a crowd is singing Judas. We love it. It's great to have some fans back, some kind of like real crowd noise. They start out here with the tag team gauntlet, and the winner of this is going to be the new number one contender to face Kenny and Omega at All Out.
I liked how the rankings played in the factor on this gauntlet, because it was number 3 and 4 faced off first, and then the next team that came out was number 2, and then the next team that came out after that was 1. So it was nice that the rankings played into effect with how the match lineup went for the gauntlet. Like the higher you were ranked, the better you had a spot in the gauntlet, which I think is pretty cool. Because otherwise it's like it was randomly selected.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed the reasoning on this one a lot.
Yeah, that's actually good, because they always talk about the rankings, and it's good that they use it for like another purpose in a different kind of match like this.
Yeah, exactly. It was good. It was nice to see it. I like the rankings and stuff like that. I think all gauntlets, if they have ranked opponents, should use that rule going forward. I think that would be great, and it's unique to AEW for a match that really isn't unique in general. It's just it's a common wrestling stipulation match that we see from time to time.
Yeah.
So I liked it. It was nice.
When they said this is the first gauntlet match that they had in AEW, though.
Oh, is it?
I think they said that as far as tag team stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. For tag team for sure. Yeah. That's I like the gauntlet using the rankings to define who's the new number one contender.
Yeah, I like that too. That was good. So we start out with the Young Bucks versus Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall. They're called what? The Nightmare?
The Natural Nightmares.
The Natural Nightmares. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what the other part of that was.
Yeah.
I was gonna call them the Nightmare Sisters, but that's not it. Whoops, wrong
one.
Wrong ones. That's the other ones who are actually on the shelf now as well. This started out good. It was funny. The first part of this match where Rhodes got tagged in, and he's going back and forth with Matt, and he gets blown up. That was funny. That made me giggle. Perfect. Yeah. It's like, hey, he's showing his age, but the guy could still go.
I liked how he didn't like legit blow up, but like I like how Matt did this like crazy sequence, and then Justin's like, hold on, guys, hold on here, hold on.
He was hold up. Oh man. So yeah, these matches didn't go too long. Young Bucks took out the Natural Nightmares.
Yep.
But it almost seemed like the Young Bucks were almost like wasted at the end of this one too, because they were waiting for the Best Friends to come out and they looked spent, but they really went in this first part. My goodness, they really did. Best Friends versus Young Bucks was probably my favorite out of all this. Those guys just tore it up, dude.
Yeah. And do you know what's with the ending with the Best Friends winning, obviously, it still holds off that tag match of Young Bucks versus FTR.
Yes.
And I think that might be leading up to Full Gear, possibly, if FTR wins the titles.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to come. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people assumed All Out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to happen at All Out for sure.
Yeah, but then they made the Gauntlet, which threw everything off. Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, unless Young Bucks sneak in next week, but I don't think that's going to happen. No, because they got their own things they're dealing with in the long run, like bigger picture wise. So this came out of nowhere. Adam Page comes down to the ring and costs the Young Bucks from winning they're about to pull off the Meltzer driver. And
it's not like and it's not like it was even the final match before FTR. Like,
yeah.
That was the wild part.
Yeah, like he specifically went after the Young Bucks. He could have went after anyone.
Yeah.
He could have went after FTR.
Went after the Young Bucks, man.
So you went after family. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the Young Bucks absolutely devastated that Hangman cost them that. Best Friends go on to the next match, but by the end of this second match of the Gauntlet, Best Friends are banged up too.
Yeah, Best Friends. I mean, it wasn't an easy match.
No, it was Chuck was banged up his leg, which eventually cost him the match against FTR because
he had the leg lock on him.
Yes, the leg lock, and he was at dead center of the ring, couldn't move. He was spent, couldn't do nothing. What'd you think of the jackets? The matching jackets, I should say, and coming out with Tully. Yeah,
the jackets were fantastic. Who doesn't like those style of jackets? Like those Ribera style, like team jackets. Those are the best. Nothing beats it.
It's the same that Tully and Arn used to come out when they were the Brainbusters.
You can't beat it. You really can't beat it.
There's so much old school written all over that. It just put a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, dude, these guys got this. I mean, you kind of guessed that they were going to win this, but you like I said, you never assume anything in the world of wrestling. William Carter, fake wrestling news driver. Sorry, folks, no sound bites in this one. Maybe I'll get them someday. Although I don't want to be the same as my counterpart, though. So maybe I won't. But anyways, but I do enjoy those sound bites. That's one of the lovely parts of being part of TNI.
There you go.
So yeah, FTR rips up Best Friends pretty quickly. They are the new number one contenders. Anything else you want to reflect on from this one?
Not really. I mean, everything else gets addressed later in the show. So
this is true.
Nothing really to harp on at the moment.
Gotcha. The drama comes later.
Or
I should say more drama comes later. Get out your Kleenex, folks. Get out your Kleenex. Oh, God.
You
So
okay?
Darby, yeah, I'm good. I didn't use a Kleenex. It was not smart. Anyways, oh, sorry, Ultimate Warrior. Darby Allin. I love these videos, but damn, they scare the shit out of me.
Dude, so good.
He is not scared of anything, and he proved that by number one, his back was full of tacks, apparently.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he just visited the chiropractor. No. His back is full of tacks. Put the jacket on, and he's just strolling down the road.
Yeah, and then with the Ricky Starks mask.
Yes, with the Ricky Starks mask. So you know what's coming.
Yeah, I love when he wears like the face of his opponents.
Yeah. It's a creepy, confident, emo kind of. Oh man, yeah, like who's behind the mask? You know who's behind the mask, but what's behind the mask? And then they show him climbing one of those classic railroad bridges.
Yeah,
and climbs to the top, which looks like it's close to 100-foot drop. I mean, that was a ridiculous.
It's all those hangouts with Tony Hawk.
Something. But I didn't think Tony Hawk liked to jump off of bridges.
But Darby always just takes it just a little bit more.
Oh, always takes it too far. Man, I mean, the guy's going to be done. How old is he?
He's like 24 or 25, maybe.
The guy's going to be done by 30 if he keeps doing this.
I mean, hold on. I'm going to look it up right now. Darby Allin is 27.
Oh, he's 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be done by 30. And I don't mean dead. I don't wish that upon him, but man, it's his although, I'm sure the same people probably said the same thing about Moxley back 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
So, and look where he is now. On the cover, by the way. I just want to congratulate him. He's on the cover of PWI. What do you think about that?
It's fantastic. I'm very happy for my boy Speedy, who is the photographer for promo pics over at AEW.
Okay.
Just very happy that he got the cover of PWI. It's a big. I mean, there's only been 30 PWI 500s, so it's a big deal to get that spot. I'm clamoring to get a PWI cover. It's just a goal. It's just something I just like goals. I like achieving something.
Oh yeah.
My work. It has nothing to do with it doesn't matter the publication to me. I just like to know it's I was able to do that. That's all it is.
Opinions aside of the publication, because I know there's been a lot of
it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do. I get along Kevin, the new editor-in-chief who took over Stu Stack's job.
Okay.
Fantastic person.
Yeah.
He has a good pulse on the current wrestling landscape. It's the old mentality of that there's only WWE and AEW and New Japan is gone. With this PWI 500, there's a lot of indie wrestling represented, and they're not low ranked. A lot of them are high ranked. I mean, AJ Gray was 67 or 76 or something like that or whatever. Wow. It's fantastic. And I mean, we had Kylie Ray. They put women in the 500 who participate in intergender wrestling. So there was a huge why isn't this female in there? Why is that female in there?
Okay.
It simply had to do with how much intergender wrestling they had, because they wanted to do like a fair ranking system.
Well, that's interesting.
So like they said like you can't put women in the 500 because they don't wrestle the men. Like it's a men's 500, but if you wrestle men, now you can be included in this list. You had Tessa Blanchard. Hold on. I have a few of the women that were on this list.
Okay.
Lainey Luck, Kylie Ray, Faye Jackson, Alley Cat, Molly McCoy, Maxie Impaler. Those are just a few of the names.
Oh, so wow.
It's all girls who participated in intergender wrestling throughout the year, and that's why they were included in the list. And then there's other people like Taya or Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair, Sheeta. Like, why weren't they included in the list? And then you see why they were included. And they did talk about that a few months ago of how they were going to include the women in there. So,
oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's really cool. That's cool.
So
that is a good goal to have, though. Get the cover of.
I want that cover. That's why I've been putting so much effort into my promos and just trying. I always try to improve my promos regardless, but I'm really wanting that magazine cover.
Yeah, diversify them and quality and everything. Yeah, absolutely, dude. So, well, you had the spread from Tessa a few months back, right?
I had a Tessa spread. There was my first issue was like a 2019 like year in review. There was Brian Cage on there, and then I've had some other ones, and then Tessa was a 4-page spread. Willie Mack was a 4-page spread. There was another one that I'm missing. It's horrible that I am, but I can't keep up with this shit anymore. Literally cannot keep up. So, I try, and it's just I'm just happy it's there. I don't care where it's at anymore. I'm just happy it's out there. I'm happy that people get to see. That's all I try to do. It's just if you're I know pictures aren't the most exciting because now we got videos, we got GIFs, but anybody who enjoys picture media, I just want people to be as happy as they are with the product I put out to try to represent whichever company I work for.
There you go.
That's all it is. It's just I just want to put out the best work. I want you guys to enjoy it. I want you guys to be happy from the photos, remember memories and stuff like that. That's all it is. So everything else, publications, Sports Illustrated, Newsweek, all that stuff. That's PWI, freaking Chicago Tribune, all that stuff with me. Like that's all gravy. It really like I get it. I do get excited, but I don't hang my laurels on that. I hang my laurels on how I progress within the industry. That's the most important thing to me.
There you go. Go. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Darby Allin jumps off the bridge, and that leads into one of the next segments here because he shows up in a bit. Okay, I see where it is. All right, so the next match here is Lance Archer. Now, we haven't seen him in a while. He's been like promos, and I'm sure he's done a little Dark here and there, but I haven't watched Dark in a while.
Yeah.
So Lance Archer destroyed a new face.
Well, new face to AEW.
Yes, new face to AEW. Someone who was in NXT for several years.
Yeah, and Evolve.
Evolve too. Yeah. Sean Maluda.
Yes, I've seen him. Saw him wrestle at that Evolve show in Logan Square. That they had last year. Yeah, he wrestled on that.
Nice. So. Yeah, and it's in a match like this, you just don't see his talent. You know he's good.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's there's enhancement talent everywhere, and well, he was at today. But But man, yeah, Lance just destroys him. It'll be interesting to see, how much Shawn sticks around, because they've used a lot of new faces recently.
I mean, it was the perfect time to use a lot of new faces. So much talent got released. I mean, Evolve shut down.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people just let go. Who were let go? It's just like, why not try them out? You don't have to sign them. Just try it out.
Yeah.
So
he destroys him. His record goes from 12-1 to 13-1, and gets him with the blackout. The blackout pins him, pulls him up, slams him back into the mat, and then pins him again. It's like, oh my God, just putting that little extra exclamation point on it. The guy's just brutal. And the funny part at the end of this, Jericho singing the Scorpions Blackout at the end of the match. Did you catch that?
yeah.
He's such a rocker. It's hilarious.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I was like, was he actually singing Scorpions? Sure enough, he's singing Scorpions. Oh, my God. So for those of you who didn't catch what the heck Jericho was doing at the end of that match, where he's going, blackout. That's an old early 80s Scorpion song. So
yeah.
So we go to commercial break. We come back, and Jake is now in the ring cutting a promo with Lance Archer, just reminding everyone that the Casino Battle Royal is coming up at All Out, and that everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies, except for Lance Archer, of course. And in the middle of doing this, we get the new FTW theme song for Taz's group.
I loved that. I loved the new theme song.
Yeah, pretty dope. I didn't catch all the lyrics, but I heard the FTW. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was great.
Pretty cool. Jake is so damn funny. He's like, oh, look, Lance, it's the Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. There's Fred, and there's Barney, and there's Wilma. And I'm like,
and there's Wilma.
God. Was he calling Taz Wilma? Or was he calling Starks? Who was he calling Wilma?
Dude, I don't know if there's a right answer to this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not, because I see Cage in a few weeks, and I'm not calling Cage Wilma. I will not do that one.
Well, the camera went to him first when they were, doing names. So I'm assuming he's Fred. But anyways, I don't want you to get in trouble either. He's, shit. You're gonna see him at what?
Warrior
Wrestling in Chi-Town.
Yeah.
Nice. And that's 3 weekends in a row.
Yeah, he's for 2 of them because they have to do tapings or something like that, and it's gonna mess with. It's going to mess with, I don't know, tapings, and people are booked and stuff. I think there was like another booking that was somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Could be AEW related or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Taz brings out his boys, Starks and Cage, and they're going back and forth. And out of nowhere, up the ramp, Darby Allin comes in and literally knocks Starks out of his shoes.
Yep.
Or whatever he was wearing on his feet.
Flew out of his shoes. And
everybody just sat back and watched, which is really cool because honestly, 99 times out of 100, everyone else gets involved and Darby Allin gets squished.
Mm-hmm.
So this was cool that they just let them brawl, and everyone else stood back. That was honestly really shocked me.
Yeah.
What'd you think of this? The promo going back and forth between Taz and Jake.
I mean,
that's a first day.
It was fantastic. I mean, we got to see Taz and Jake Roberts literally trade battles on the mic. It's just fantastic because, like, imagine if we got that match. Imagine if Jake didn't get out of shape in the 90s and we were able to get a Taz versus Jake Roberts match.
Oh, yeah. No, because in the mid to late 90s, a lot of WWE, former WWE people went through ECW.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people did. I think Taz might have, or not Taz, Jake might have went through.
He might have. I don't remember that name, but I haven't seen a lot of the really.
If anything, it was short. If anything, it was short. So.
Yeah, like possibly after like his run with the whole King of the Ring thing. That was what
96,
6 or 7, something like that.
96. That's when he lost to Austin, and then that's where John 316 was, and then John 316 goes to Austin 316.
And that was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Little piece of Milwaukee wrestling history there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Very proud moment. I wish I could say I was there for that one, but I was not there for that one. I had a good friend that was.
Was that in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. King of the Ring.
I should know that, but it's like, you're just watching the shows for the shows. So I've been watching a lot more network lately because they gave me a free month. They're like, please come back. First they offered, if you buy 1 month, we'll give you 1 month free. And then like 2 days later, they were like, how about we just give you your first month back free? I was like, I like that better because I'm so canceling at the end of this 30 days.
That's funny. But don't you want to see who Retribution is?
Isn't that on TV?
Well, yeah.
That might be a Payback. I can watch Payback.
It should have been SummerSlam, but yeah, they dropped the ball on that one a little bit.
I don't know, the whole Retribution thing. Whatever, who cares? I don't want to talk about that. Everything about that program. A lot of things about that programming makes me mad, and I don't like to harp on stuff that I don't watch too often or I don't like.
I've been let's see, what's the word? Critical of it. Yeah.
I talk about the stuff I like that I see, like how I talked to you about the Roman thing from earlier today.
There you go.
Not going to spoil for anybody who hasn't seen.
Yeah.
But like I brought it up, and I brought it up in a positive way.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna rock the wrestling world. But I digress. We continue.
Yeah, carry on and forward.
We carry on. So Jake the Snake Roberts is holding back his boy Lance, his big boy Lance. Taz is trying to control his guys, and they're all going to be in the Casino Battle Royal coming up on the 5th. Now, this next promo, probably, I would say, definitely one of the highlights of the show.
This was one of the best video packages that AEW has produced.
Yeah, and then we got a
good.
Yeah, we even got a little sneak in there from Jordan Grace.
That was at Freelance Wrestling in Chicago at the Logan Square Auditorium.
Yeah, they even said that is courtesy at the bottom there. Yeah, that
is not the first time the Logan Square Auditorium has been shown on TNT because when I filmed the Young Bucks attacking Lucha Brothers at AEW. So it was weird when we were seeing hype promos for AEW that they kept showing some of that footage, and we're just like, Logan Square Auditorium's on fucking TNT, and then pay-per-view and stuff like that because they built it up for Fyter Fest.
That's pretty dope, eh?
Yeah, okay. That was really cool.
So Thunder Rosa has been making a lot of news lately in the women's division of AEW. Now, I don't think can be classified as an official roster member.
No, she's not. She's literally coming over from the NWA. It's cool that she's getting to keep her status as the NWA champion.
Yes.
I think that's very cool to instead of hiding about it. Yeah. They had little tidbits from Billy Corgan in there.
And that's great. That's great. Like opinions aside, what NWA has said about other companies, we've discussed that ad nauseum. The fact that Tony said, "Hey, I would like to feature your women's champion on at one of our pay-per-views," and Billy agreed. It's great exposure for NWA. They need all the exposure that they can get right now because
they have nothing right now.
No, they don't. They're supposed to start shows again soon underneath a paywall of what, $10 a show, similar to NWA TNA days.
Yeah, it's
something like that.
It's with Fight TV. It's with the United Network of Wrestling or United Wrestling Network or something. I don't know. And CFW, which is Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, which used to be the major NWA affiliate.
I was going to say affiliate, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there was that's where before this NWA TV happened, that's a lot of NWA programming and title matches and storylines would be built off Championship Wrestling. So they had that like past relationship, so worked out well.
Yeah, and one of the main guys there is one of the interviewers in NWA. I can't think of his name. I'm a little rusty on the NWA stuff.
For who now?
One of the NWA announcers is one of the main guys in Championship Wrestling.
Dave Marquez or Martinez or something like that.
Marquez, something like that. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of. So yeah, they showed about the conversation between Tony and Corgan and putting this together, and then they showed Thunder Rosa and Sheeta together signing the contract.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was. Now, the contract signing was short and sweet, and then they had a little face-off, the little pose together. This is strictly for the AEW Championship.
Yeah, this is for the AEW Women's Championship. Yes,
this is not.
NWA title is not on the line. It's not champ versus champ.
I'm sure she's going to bring it though.
Oh, of course, she's going to bring it. Like she's going to showcase it because she is the NWA Women's Champion.
Yeah.
They've talked about it. They haven't hit it, so I wouldn't be shocked if she does come out with the title.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to see.
I can't wait. It's great exposure, especially I'm so happy for Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
Like ever since the Lucha Underground days, she was one of my favorite women on there.
Thunder Rosa is so talented.
She's come a long way. She really has.
So beyond talented. Such a good person.
Yeah.
If you have not watched anything of Thunder Rosa, go online, go onto YouTube, type in Thunder Rosa, find any of her matches. I guarantee you there's going to be bangers of them on there. So, watch them. You can go on to IWTV if you want to see that match versus Jordan Grace that was on Freelance. I don't remember the name of the show that she was on, but just watch Freelance. I mean, go on Cage Match. Go on Cage Match, type in, find Thunder Rosa's profile, look through the matches that she's had, just see what you like. See, maybe she's up against one of your guys' favorite women wrestlers. Just go for it.
Yeah,
so, can't hurt.
Absolutely. So yeah, great promo package they put together there. Next, I would say is absolutely highlight of the show for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
This contract signing. Now, most contract signings, I don't think people get too excited for because it all ends in a hot mess, and we've seen a million of them, right?
Yep.
But this one was special. MJF comes out with his whole crew, Wardlow, Mr. Dickwad, lawyer, his lawyer.
Mr. Dickwad.
Counselor Dickwad. Let's be proper about that.
Funny
Counselor
because you said the word dick.
Dickwad. Yeah,
I'm easily amused today, if you can't tell, and I'm sober, guys. I am not under any sort of influence at the moment.
Oh, all right.
That will change. Do you know what? Hold on. It's Friday. Give me a second.
Thank God it's Friday.
Give me a second. Give me if you guys don't mind. I'll be right back.
Tell you what, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna drop you out and bring you back in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just because the quality's been so back and forth, I just want to try it. Okay.
You'll see, and then you'll see what I come back with. It's well worth it.
Okay.
All right.
So just hit the link again when you come back. So I'm gonna kick you out. I'm gonna go into the chat for a minute. Okay.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Okay. We'll see you in a bit. All right. So while he's getting whatever he's getting. I think I know what he's getting. It's all right. It's all good. Love him. Let's jump into the chat here just for a minute to kill a little time. Elijah Washington, what is up, J-Bone? What if FTR got the win only for FTR to betray Hangman Adam Page at the end and win the tag belts, and we get a reveal for the fourth guy? I don't know. There's something really weird going on. Like, people assume that Hangman's going to be with FTR, but obviously now they're facing each other. So, like, the relationship is really weird. And the fact that Hangman did that to his brothers, screwed the Young Bucks, is just weird. Paul Nelson, Critical's thing isn't even here. Someone said it. Did someone say Critical? Can we see Lance Archer face turn? Because I see Archer versus Cage down the road for FTP. I don't think a face turn. I mean, I know Jake Roberts is an old favorite of many fans, so then they just like whoever he's associated with. But I think we could probably say the same thing for Taz and his boys. Like, I love Taz. I love the fact that he's with these, and I love Cage. I don't know. Lance Archer is one of those guys. He's pretty devastating. I mean, he could become like a anti-hero, if anything, but I don't see him becoming like an actual baby face. All right, let's try this again. What is up, Basil?
Doo-doo. Hold on. Let's get that focus. Hold on. Let it. There we go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Go. Look at that.
El Segundo, Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. You know what I almost bought the other day, but I didn't want to pay the $14 for a 6-pack? Metallica's new beer.
Hold on. Wait for it. Ooh.
Oh, he's cracking a cold one.
So good.
The title, is it really good? Is it smooth?
Oh, it's perfect. I love it. Really? I haven't had this beer in a few years. Thanks to referee Daniel Spencer.
Oh, nice.
He hooked it up for me. And,
friend of the show. Perfect.
It's so good.
Nice.
But I figure I'm going to enjoy a little brewski. It's a Friday night.
There you go. I might have to get a 4-pack of something tomorrow.
There you go.
My daughter is bringing over his boyfriend to the house for the first time.
Oh, so get real drunk for that so you can rage.
So I can pull up.
Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2. You young Thundercats. Oh my God, I'm so I've joked with my daughter about that. Be like, I'm gonna go Martin Lawrence on his ass. In fact, In fact, when she calls and said, I told her to call and tell me when she's on her way tomorrow because I'm going to grill out and then get stuff ready when they come over.
Nice.
And I'll tell her, I'll be like, oh, by the way, Will Smith is here and Martin Lawrence are here too.
You need me to drive up tomorrow? I got you. What time is it at? What time's the date supposed to be at? Hopefully 2:00 in the afternoon, and then they're back by 5.
They're supposed to come over around 5.
Why so late? Who approved this?
Yeah, no, trust me. I would have liked them to come over earlier, but I gotta clean and get stuff ready. So it's all right. Yeah. So yeah, but no, I'm actually looking forward to it because he's already treated her like a queen, and
it's good to hear.
Different subject, not to get into a subject of weird, awkward stuff going on in my lovely state of Wisconsin. Hitting national news lately.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons. Where her apartment is literally a block away from where all this stuff is going down.
Wow. That's just...
So she's been staying the last few weeks at her boyfriend's house. So he's keeping her safe. So I'm going to actually thank him tomorrow for that.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Because, Kenosha is like LA 1992. It's ridiculous.
Really? Kenosha, Wisconsin?
Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yeah. They're burning it down. It's crazy.
That's insane. Kenosha's like a quiet little town, man. It's just I know everything that's going on. I'm not ignorant to everything. It just sucks because
I know. Yeah.
Man, thank God I moved out of the city of Chicago because when all the riots and everything was happening, it was happening so close to where I used to live.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of glad that it's not anymore. Yeah. I'm very happy with where I live right now. So
that's good. Oh, I know Trent was close to that shit too. Down.
Oh yeah, dude. Trent was seeing that shit outside of his window.
Crazy.
So
yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that tomorrow.
Yeah,
and I get to show off my grilling skills. Yeah, it's always a proud dad thing.
And
do you like that city, Uncle? Kenosha is it's a little town that's connected with the college that my daughter goes to. So I look at it as a little college town. I've heard some ghetto things about Racine and Kenosha around there, but it's back there between Milwaukee and Chicago. So it's whatever, What's up, Styles? Styles came in here. What is up? Bell's boy, yes. Thunder Rosa was Cobra Moon and Lucha Underground. Yes. She was great in there, yes. So, all right, we continue. All right, we talked about that. Okay, so we were talking about MJF. We're just getting into MJF and Mox.
Yeah.
MJF comes down to the ring with his squad, his whole crew. Wardlow's there. Counselor Dickwad. I had to say it one more time.
One more.
So fun. He said Dickwad. Mox comes down. The crowd pops. It's like, wow, when's the last time we heard a crowd pop for Mox?
It was great to hear.
Right. And he comes out just surrounded by them,
Yep.
No fear. Crazy son of a bitch.
Cero miedo.
Right? I see what you did there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. Yeah. Yes.
I'm funny.
Basil's too funny.
Move on.
We're continuing. So this is the contract signing, but this was very different from other contract signings. This one does not get violent. Nobody goes through a table. No tables get destroyed. No chairs are thrown.
Nope.
It's all verbal. It's a war of words. So it's very different. And it was actually really refreshing. Your thoughts on the promos going back and forth between MJF and Mox?
The promos going back and forth prove that they didn't need anybody else involved in any of this.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think the lawyer was needed. I don't think even Wardlow, obviously there's a bodyguard, but I love the campaign stuff. I feel like Max can do this solo in a sense of talking, like the warm-up match with his bodyguard with his lawyer. Like, it's cool. Like, I think it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
It's not needed because those Mox and Max are so good. They're like the few promos that they've had with one another have been fantastic. This is no different.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited for the match next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. And just to whatever this tune-up, the tune-up matches. Mox puts it with the lawyer. Is just going to be the icing on the cake before the pay-per-view.
Because who knows what Max is going to do? Is he just going to be a straight-up beatdown? Is Max getting Wardlow? Is Wardlow going to be the bodyguard? Like, who knows? I
got a feeling that neck brace is coming off next week.
Oh, well, kind of has to.
And that's so old school Bobby the Brain Heenan psychology.
I love it. I hate that neck brace, like those fake cushion neck braces piss me off so much because they're not doing anything and they might as well say Acme on it.
Yeah, so. There was a segment of him leaving his offices and going down the hallway, and he just like stops dead and is like,
I do want to see Max as champion though.
I do too. Like, I love it. Like, the people that have been watching my channel for years know Mox is absolutely one of my all-time favorites in the last decade. Yeah. Absolutely, bar none. But I feel Max is just as good on different levels. He's great in the ring. He's more known for his promo stuff. But when he's in the ring, you're quickly reminded why he is talked about so much. It's not just the promos. He is a great in-ring guy too.
Yeah.
So
Omega just tweeted, I was just trying to have a good time. I honestly didn't think anyone would notice.
What's that?
Omega. Kenny Omega just tweeted, I was just trying to have a good time. I didn't think anybody would notice, in reference to him being on SmackDown.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is too damn funny.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, what are these people doing? It's crazy. So this ends in an extra page being added to the contract that Mox signs, and he takes his time. He just listens to everything that MJF spills out. It's an absolutely golden promo of what MJF is. I can't even remember what it was, but I know it was golden. And then Mox says his stuff, short and sweet, and signs it. And they just lose their minds in laughter. They're like, you should have read it. And he's like, yeah, that was good business. Yeah, you even were cool with the stuff on page 17. And they're like, wait, what? Page what? He's like, yeah, that was clutch, man. You just signed it after. It's like, wait, what's on 17? And
they're like, we didn't know there was a page 17.
Page 17? What's page 17?
What are you talking about? Page 17. They go to page 17.
And that's the match, the tune-up match with the lawyer. And if the lawyer does not show up next week, MJF loses his shot at the title. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's perfect.
How did the lawyer miss it?
I don't know how a lawyer missed the whole page.
Yeah, because he faxed it. They said he faxed it back over.
And then he just took it right back and was like, let's go.
MJF's going to need some do counseling, I think.
Yeah, I think he's going to need a little bit more than just some new counseling.
New representation. That's the word I was looking
He's
for.
gonna need. Who knows if the lawyer's gonna even make it to next week?
Oh, well, I tell you what, the lawyer is probably going to be borrowing that neck brace after next week. It's like, give me that freaking neck brace.
He's gonna be using it.
Oh yeah. So, tremendous segment. All I wrote down was LOL. Now, this next match, very interesting. And this is all stuff building to the Casino Battle Royal at All Out. We get some more participants here. Well, first in the ring, we see Sunny Kiss, a very interesting grouping of the other group, the other four. We got Sunny Kiss.
We had the Jungle Boy copy. We have Brian Pillman, who's making, I believe this was his Dynamite debut.
Was it?
And then, yeah, because he's been on Dark.
I know he's been on Dark a few times.
Oh wait, no, because that match with Cage was on Dark.
Are you sure?
Yes, that match with Cage was on Dark.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking that was on Dynamite. Okay.
Nope, that was Dark.
So we've got Brian Pillman Jr., Sunny Kiss, Greg Garrison, who's been like one of the ongoing jokes in being the elite segments because he looks like a tall jungle boy.
He's just Jungle Boy.
That's
just the big jungle boy.
Taller and more muscular jungle boy. And Joey Janela to wrap up the four. Now, out next comes the new group fronted by Eddie Kingston, bringing this little posse together.
Yeah, dude.
The Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Phoenix, and the Butcher and the Blade. What do you think about this new group that just came together last week?
I love it. I love all of it. It's just all destruction because, like, I mean, Pentagon and Phoenix did the Death Triangle with Pac, but he's been in the UK obviously this entire time.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere, unfortunately.
Sucks. I hope we can get him over here, man. Like, for real, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to be on TV. He needs to be on TV. So
it'd be cool if they like put a promo on there once in a while of him just to remind people of, you know.
Yeah, but then it's like, how much TV time do you waste doing all that? And, like, I get it, but it's like if there's no actual build up, like how many of those promos can you do?
Yeah. Like, well, I'm thinking like one a month, just to remind people, like, hey, you know, he's still there.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Literally. That's all you need.
He cuts fantastic promos.
He does. In between little stuff, throw a couple, you know, move sets in there for little highlights from him. You know, that's all you need.
Wouldn't hurt to see him at all. No.
Fans love him. This match was great. Everyone from the other side got to get some kind of offense. And I tell you though, from not watching Dark much, I was pretty impressed with Greg Garrison.
Yeah, he's great. It's just he looks like Jungle Boy. That's
they actually compared him to Kerry Von Erich.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a hell of a compliment.
That's a very good compliment.
He was one of my faves back in the day. Loved Kerry Von Erich, and I was like, whoa, that's really something.
I love the new Von Erich boys in MLW. They're good people.
Yeah, they are good. They're when I watched it more, they were absolutely one of my favorites.
The best part is that because they're from Hawaii, they're like country boys who are like Hawaiian.
Yeah.
It's like the craziest mix. Like they're super chill and laid back, but they still have those like country roots to them.
Oh,
it's such a weird dynamic.
Yeah, from growing up in Texas or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you got that southern charm
with that Hawaiian,
from Hawaii.
with the cool Hawaiian feel to it.
Yeah, the laid back Southern charm. Yeah,
there you go.
Now I'm going to talk about something mildly controversial.
Okay.
Just want to get your thought on it. Don't want to like blow it out of the water or nothing.
All right.
They kept referring to Sunny Kiss as she and her.
Sunny refers to herself as both.
Okay.
I
didn't know if that was like something specific that
Sunny
Kiss wanted, or was
okay. Sunny doesn't mind either.
Okay.
He or she, like I'm not like, I've always referred to Sunny as a he.
Okay.
Because I've asked Sunny personally, like I was like, the first time I met Sunny, I was like, oh, do I refer to Sunny as a she? Do I refer to Sunny as a he? Because I like to be respectful about that.
Right, right. You don't want to
yeah. Sunny even posted on his profile, she, he. So
okay.
Refer to Sunny as whatever you please.
Okay. Because I've said she in the past, and I caught myself, and I was like, ooh.
No, Sunny doesn't mind how you refer to him. If you want to refer to him as a she, you can. You want to refer to him as a he, you can.
Because some people blow that out of the water, and I'm not trying to. I just noticed it, and it's one of those things where people shit on Jim Ross for the dumbest things.
They always try to shit on Ross.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, are they gonna get him for that? I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything, but I was like, and then Jericho even did it. So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's cool with it. So, okay, I just wanted to just quick, because I was just curious, because I just don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So, but yeah, good match. I mean, everyone got to show off their stuff. Janela, Griff, Pillman, Sunny Kiss, Lucha Bros, Butcher and Blade win. Eddie Kingston cuts a hell of a promo before and after this.
Kingston's so fucking good.
He is, man. I'm so glad he's getting a program to shine in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what he does.
Really quick, I know this happened last week's episode. I wasn't here last week. So what about that wink at the end? That wink at the end with Eddie Kingston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because, well, he even said in the promo, it was like a backstage promo that they just quick put into the corner of the screen as the match was starting.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm going to help my boys and they're going to help me. He said something to that effect.
Yeah.
He's like, they're going to get some gold and I'm going to get some for me too. It was something.
Maybe it has something to do with that call your shot battle with the
casino battle royal.
The casino battle royal. I don't know how many freaking
maybe he's gonna because he said we're all gonna be in it. Someone from our group is gonna win.
One of his men will win the casino battle royal.
Yeah,
all out.
And so then he does. He gives a little wink there. And so he might have them work together to help him win in a roundabout sort of way, or man, I mean, he's capable of anything.
He's very capable.
He could act like, yeah, man, I'm going to lead you guys to the promised land and then screw them all some way.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Right?
Would not be shocked. In the slightest.
But he's so good. It's like, man,
very good.
How do you trust him?
That's just the risk.
Yeah.
That's just the risk that you're taking.
When you run with those kind of guys.
Yep.
I would never do that. All right, we continue here. We get Brody Lee promo. A very somber setting. Very somber setting. The Dark Order carrying out the coffin of the supposed body of Cody Rhodes.
Wild.
No more open challenges. He puts an exclamation point on that. He's like, screw these open challenges. He's planning on keeping it for a while. And he even then introduces Anna Jay as one of the newest members. And yeah, just a great promo, great segment. 10 pops out of the coffin because it actually looks like he's got white pants on like Cody always wore, and he's got the jacket, and they got the flag over the coffin. Then it's just, oh man, it's good.
It's fantastic.
It's a high point for this group that's been an ongoing joke over the course of the last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a statement, I believe, that says, okay, now you should start taking us a little more seriously. I mean, you're still going to have some of the stuff with Josh Silver getting fucked with. And
I love that. It's my favorite. It's fantastic.
And it happened in this one. They were in the ring, and Josh Silver was like, I just want to tell you, man, you're awesome. I love you. Brody Lee, boom, just knocks him the fuck out.
Doesn't even care. Does not even care.
Somebody shut this guy up. Oh, never mind. I'll do it. Boom.
Love it.
It's too good.
And then he gives Stu Grayson like the biggest hug ever.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this whole misfit group, it's crazy. Then the Nightmare Family comes out and gets some little revenge from last week, or attempts to at least. You got Rhodes out there, Marshall, Scorpio Sky, and then even Matt Cardona. So now we're getting this match. Is it next week or is it at All Out?
What the
it's like a 4-on-4.
No, that's at All Out. That's at All Out.
Oh, that is at All Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. That will be very, very good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's different. It's given a little more shine to some people that maybe haven't had that much attention on them in a while.
And I like that Scorpio Sky's involved. So
yeah. And I just want to touch on something later that happens. It's after the next few segments, but it's all related. The Dark Order comes back out with Anna Jay at ringside. And I'm curious to why they didn't just wrap all this together, but whatever, not a big deal. They walk up to Taya Conti, who's on the other side of the barrier at ringside, as a fan, and they offer her an invite to join the Dark Order. Now, for those of you who don't know, during the women's tag cup tournament, Anna Jay and Tay Conti were together. So, seeing as Anna Jay is an official member of the Dark Order now, why not get her tag partner, right?
Hey, friends need friends.
Yeah. And but Tay Conti looks a little
she was like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, little hesitant. I love Tony Schiavone's response to this. Like, oh, why don't we just all go to the mall?
All go. Let's go to the mall. Fantastic.
Guys, a riot.
It's fantastic.
So she reluctantly kind of bounces a little, takes a folder, gives Anna Jay a hug. So Miss Conti is in the Dark Order now. We'll have to see how this goes. Because it seems like Colt's really just kind of settling in nice.
Colt's just there chilling, enjoying himself.
He is. He's like, hey, we're winning.
He's like
this.
What's wrong? There's nothing wrong here.
Yeah. He's got those rose-tinted glasses on.
Hilarious.
Okay. All right. Now, got a very, very, very dramatic segment next here. Hangman Adam Page in the back, just about to get interviewed, and in bust the Young Bucks confronting him about what happened, and Page just looks like sick. He looks like he's been on like about a 15 weekend straight binge.
He's been on a bender.
And they're basically to sum this up, they kick him out of the Elite and throw the drink in his face.
No longer Elite.
Now, what's going to be really interesting is Omega's response to this, because he's been acting really, let's see if I could use one of Trent's words, wonky lately.
Wonky. Wonky is a good word to describe it. I mean, do you know what though? I'm glad it finally happened.
It's about time. It's like finally we're getting this is it's starting to roll now, because for a while it was like, oh, it's going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. And then it didn't happen. And fans are like, well, what the hell? And then everything was peachy. And all of a sudden now, wait. You smell that? Something's not so peachy.
No. Something's off.
So your thoughts on the drama in this segment?
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And it was long overdue. It felt like a BTE segment. It was very presented like a BTE segment, but a little bit more serious for Dynamite. Like I said, I'm just glad it finally happened. I was so sick of the teetering back and forth. Like, what's gonna actually happen? I'm glad it finally did.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I kind of want to see Omega. I want to see Omega and Hangman Page drop the titles. I'm over them being champions.
Oh, I was over it a long time ago, because of all the drama that was going on, and then everything was fine. And then what's crazy is I actually started to really pay attention to how good they were together.
They were getting really good. Like, the thing is, what is Omega's thoughts of all this? We never got any of that.
I'm sure we're going to find out Monday on Being the Elite.
Well, I hope it's not on Being the Elite, and I do hope it's on Dynamite so more people can see it.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be addressed, obviously, on BTE. So.
Yeah. The thing is with BTE, though, it's usually more comedic skits. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when Brody won the title. It was
right.
It was a very long comedic skit.
Oh, the stuff with the Dark Order backstage is
Chili's. They got that Chili's sponsorship.
Chili's.
They got that Chili's sponsorship, yo.
And they got the lawnmowers.
There you go.
Freaking lawnmowers. Unbelievable. So yeah, we'll have to see how this all plays out and what's going to happen. Because, I mean, this has got to... I can't see Hangman, Adam Page, and Kenny staying together after All Out.
No,
it's got to be over, you know?
It has to be.
Yeah. So that's been a long time coming. What's the weirdest part of it, though, is they're both turning heel. That's the weird part. It's not like, oh, one guy turned bad and turned on the other. No, they're both getting shitty and weird.
Their relationship, not healthy.
No, because they're not there for each other anymore.
No.
Kenny should have been there to stop Hangman Adam Page and been like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing, bro?"
But Kenny's got his own agenda too now, so which we'll find that out soon enough. We get now. I don't know if this. I know it's a handicap match, but I don't know if they technically called it a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1.
No, it's 3-on-1,
It was a 3-on-1.
It was an
even
official.
Though
Britt, I hate it. I thought, but like she interfered slightly.
Oh yeah, with the crutch.
With the crutch, yeah. So.
Jab.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. I mean, I don't like that Penelope took the loss.
Yeah.
I thought that was. I'm like, she just wrestled Cheetah on the last paper. What was it? Was it Fyter Fest or was it? Yeah, it was at Fyter Fest.
Yeah.
She just wrestled, and then like 4 moves, she's gone.
Well, because Swole just beat Rebel, that's why.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been fine for Rebel to take a look. It's not like it would have affected Rebel that bad.
Yeah, because Rebel is a hot mess on TV anyways. And I mean it as a compliment because she looks like she just has no clue what she's doing, but she's good.
She's so good.
She just acts like she's like, oh, what am I doing on these ropes? Oh, I slipped again. You know, she's a beautiful train wreck.
It's great.
So Big Swole comes off the win here. And I don't remember what the stip was. Was there a stip with this?
If Big
no.
Swole won? Yeah. If Big Swole won, Big Swole got to face Britt Baker at All Out.
That is okay.
Which, if Britt's still on crutches, does that want to work or what's going on here?
I got a feeling at some point recently she's fine.
Yeah.
And it's just all,
it's all for show at this point.
Yeah. But I'm trying to remember her injury. She had a pretty bad injury though.
It was like a torn ACL, I think.
Something. So maybe it was just a slight tear and with rehab, like it was fine then? I don't know.
Possibly.
So
now we got main event time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We got the Dark Order thing with Anna Jay was actually we talked about it. Yeah,
we already talked about it.
Right. So we got table match time here. Now I wish there was longer.
Dude, that was the one. That's like my biggest gripe is that there was 2 commercial breaks.
Yeah.
One was during Sammy's entrance, and then immediately
the cards.
Like with the card, it was great to see the cards used for how they're supposed to be used.
Yeah.
But then we had another one, and Sammy gets busted open in the middle of this commercial break, which I don't know if that's ever happened. Has anybody ever gotten busted open on a commercial break? I mean, thank God for picture in picture, and we all got to see it, but still.
I don't think so, not to my recollection, but Sammy gets, the whole side of his head just is gone.
Whoa, did you see that gash on Instagram?
It's like this big.
Crazy.
Yeah, it takes up almost half the front to back of his head.
It was like all the way through here.
Yeah, like the perfect Cheeto.
Yeah,
curvature.
Cheeto. It was a nasty gash from that table.
It was brutal, and then it was all over the side of his face. Crimson mask. It happened so fast, but it was good. It's some of the bumps that Sammy takes in this. Oh my God, that one over the rope.
Oh.
To the apron and it hits the floor. It happened so fast. It was like conk. Oh,
it was brutal. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah. Jeez. I've seen him take some bumps before, but
that was pretty vicious.
It was. It was short but sweet. It was probably one of the quickest table matches I've ever seen, but it was good. Sammy actually beats Matt Hardy here. I think that shocked a lot of people, including.
And there was no outside interference.
No inner circle.
I thought Inner Circle was going to get involved and that it was going to cause something for All Out. I was very confused.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know where this goes then.
Neither do I.
Because we got one more week to go.
We got one more week, so who knows what's going to happen next week. I
mean, this really felt like a go-home show with all the contract stuff going on. So I had to remind myself that All Out was not in a couple days.
Yeah, it's not the go-home show.
It's not.
So,
but then within the last couple seconds of the show, I love how this happened so fast. I literally had to rewind and figure out. Just as they're showing Sammy and Matt in the background, literally sprinting. Sprinting is an understatement, honestly.
Sprinting is a very strong understatement.
He must have been doing something. They're like, quick, get your ass out there. So he ran full speed ahead. We don't see the impact, but you see him go across the back of the screen.
My mama jacked up a Mountain Dew.
Something.
He came at Jericho like a spider monkey.
Yeah. Takes him out to the point that JR looks legit pissed that all this is going on,
right by him. He was right what the hell is going on?
He's like, come on. He's slapping the refs with his papers and shit.
He's like, what in the fuck? What in tarnation? What in
what the hell? Come on!
What in chicken biscuits is going on over here? Buy my barbecue sauce, but goddamn,
right?
Damn it, Bobber!
Cheap plug. What the hell?
What the hell, Bobber? What are you doing? What in the world are you doing? That's what happened.
The funniest part is I almost wish my wife was watching this with me because the classic line came uttered out of their mouths. They said, "Where did he come from?" And my wife always says, "He came from his mama."
He came from his mama.
And I just do one of these every single time. And I'm like, damn it, you did it again.
He came from his mama, guys.
He came from his mama. So I actually said that out loud when they did that, just to make up for my wife not watching with me. So
awesome. Well,
there you go.
Yeah, and it leads to this crazy ass brawl.
This brawl and Jericho's brawling is so horrific. It's hilarious because he looks like he's dragging Rick Knox on all fours across the stage as they're walking backwards.
He was not up for anybody's bullshit. He's like, I'm taking all y'all with me.
Rick Knox is on all fours. Jericho's leaned over like, come on, you're supposed to hold me back. It's crazy. But I mean, they were legit holding back Freshly Squeezed. So I can't wait to see Orange Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
The best part of this, did you see the graphic that they had up on the screen with Jericho and Orange Cassidy when they were just showing some of the card that was all set for All Out?
Mm-hmm.
The freaking splashes of orange juice
and mimosa.
Yeah, and the bubbles of the bubbly in the background, and then the splashes of OJ coming across the screen, like the waves of OJ. I'm like, what the hell are these guys gonna do? Is there gonna be an orange dunk take next to these guys off stage or something?
I legit feel like there's gonna be a kiddie pool full of mimosas.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be off where that ramp is that they drive down. It's gotta be over there somewhere, right?
Yeah.
What the hell? So that's the episode. We have the quick brawl, the quick brawl, at the end there to wrap up the show as they go into credits. Quick rundown of stuff that's happening next week. Like I said, even though this felt like the go-home show, it could have been, honestly.
Very possible.
I would have been fine going into the pay-per-view with this.
It did feel like it. There was so much storyline, but like it's kind of cool to see what's going to happen next week and see what more is built because now we're back to live shows with the crowds.
Oh yeah. So like what breadcrumbs are they going to drop next week leading into everything? Yeah. I think we're going to probably get some more participants possibly in the Casino Battle Royal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some more drama with the Bucks and tag team action and Hangman and Kenny, maybe. Yeah. But beyond that, I'm good. I don't need anything else, to be perfectly honest.
No, but I'm excited for next week. Looking forward to it. There's a few good matches that were announced.
There are, yeah. Let's go over that real quick. We got Santana and Ortiz versus the Best Friends, which is weird.
Well, no, because Sue's Van.
No, I know they have the rivalry, but I thought the rivalry was going to go to the pay-per-view.
It might. There might be a dirty finish might lead up into the pay-per-view, but I mean, there's already going to be 2 tag matches on the pay-per-view that we know of, and we'll discuss what the other tag match is going to be.
Yeah.
Next week we also do have Jericho versus Joey Janela.
That I'm looking forward to, and
that should be a fun match.
Mox has a tune-up. I got a tune-up match too.
He's like, I got my tune-up match. Tuna match, not tune-up. Tuna.
Oh, tuna.
Tuna match.
Like Starkist? Anyways.
And then we have very weird stipulation.
Yeah.
Private Party and SCU versus Young Bucks and Jurassic Express. The winning team goes on to face each other at All Out, and this almost reminds me of Warrior Wrestling's War of Attrition, where in a War of Attrition you have two 8-man. Wait, was it? Yeah, 2 8-man teams or two 4-man teams facing up against each other. The winners go to a tag match, and then the tag match goes to a singles match. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see that little bit of Warrior influence in there.
Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know where it's going to lead to, but you got to assume that some of the drama from other things surrounding the tag tournament is going to follow in here.
Yeah.
Or I should say the gauntlet match.
The gauntlet match itself.
Yeah.
So we will see. But yeah, that's this week's Dynamite.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. This was loaded. The wrestling was good. We got a tables match. The promos were dope. I'm really excited for All Out, dude. I mean, in the midst of everything, the world completely going to shit. I'm excited for this. I can't wait.
Are we doing a review after All Out? Should we tell the fans if we are? I don't know if we are. Legit, this is a shoot. I don't know if we are doing a review after All Out.
I want to if you're available.
I'm down. I'll be home.
It's on this. I don't know. I know you got wrestling coming up the next few weekends.
No. But there's no wrestling next Saturday.
Oh, nothing on that Saturday.
No.
Oh, then absolutely we can go live afterwards.
Yeah, I'm down.
Awesome.
Down. See you right there.
There you go. And we can even do predictions if you want to.
We can do that for next week's. We can do review plus predictions on next Wednesday's episode.
Say that again.
We can do the review for the show, and then we can do predictions along with it.
Yeah, we could do like predictions like at the end.
Yeah. I'm down.
Run down the 100%. Card and give our thoughts on it.
This should all be discussed when we're not on Lair, but we're telling all you guys what's going on.
Oh shit, we're still live. No,
we're still live, kids. So, but yeah, that's it.
There you go. The plans are made. They are set.
We gotta get off before we get cut off. We're at 150.
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, are we? Okay. I didn't know if this thing cuts us off or anything like that at like 2
Oh
hours.
no, that's the beautiful thing about StreamYard. You can just stream till you're whatever.
Till your heart's content.
Yeah, literally. The only thing is that you have to watch for like start time, because Facebook is keeps you strict on your start time. If you don't start close enough to your start time, you lose the stream.
Oh,
that's the only thing. Yeah. And you have to like readjust it, throw an extra 10 minutes on there, and then whatever. Gee, the TNI guys have never done that before. But I don't have a huge following on Facebook, so unless I get oh my god, I got 1,000 followers.
We'll get those numbers up. I'm
just not the promotion guru that Trent is. So
yeah.
I throw stuff on there once or twice a week when I remember to.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
Oh, just a little, yeah. So, remind the folks where they can find you on the social medias.
You right here. That's Instagram and Twitter. BZ, B, 2 E's, 4 Z's, and a Y. I'm posting a lot of photos. It's mainly Impact stuff. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to mix up some more Warrior stuff in the next few weeks.
Very excited about that. It looks like there's going to be some big shows.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks from Saturday is when the Stadium Series starts. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's it for right now for me. So it's just photos. J-Bone, where could they find you?
They can find me right here at Shaybone5150 on the Twitter box. Smash This podcast is been growing slowly but steadily. Thank you to all the newcomers. If you're new, you can also find all the links are down in the description. Smash This podcast is on Facebook, the Twitter box, and Instagram. We also co-stream to Twitch. So trying to grow that too. So if you're a Twitch person and you're over here for the first time, by all means, give it a follow. If you're digging the content, it's always appreciated. Just trying to get those numbers up so I can get the affiliation, because then you can do whatever.
There you go.
You can get the bits and the cheers and the subs and the oh my, I don't know. Still new. Still probably the rest of 2020 will still say, I'm still new to this.
I'm still new to this, guys.
This Twitch gimmick. So that's it. Gimmick. That's it for this one. Thank you all for joining. We will see you guys. Let's see. I'm not doing anything tomorrow because I have to meet the daughter's new boyfriend. And then, but I'll be back Sunday over on that other little podcast called TNI, the Total Nonstop Impact Podcast, for the Impact Plus Weekly, which is usually 9-10 o'clock at night, late at night.
We did this one late at night.
What's that?
We did this one late at night.
Yeah, we did, but that's okay. It's all good.
Different circumstances.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
So we're going to get out of here. We love you. Thanks for listening or watching, and we'll see you guys real soon.
Bye, guys.